In number 10, the M4A1. Making this top 10 was pretty difficult, because not only I'm going to talk about the ARs, I'm also gonna include some tactical rifles, because they're basically ARs, but semi-auto or burst. The M4A1 always has been the second option to use since Warzone came out. Low recoil, solid damage and fire rate, well good damage range, etc. No matter what happens, the M4A1 never gonna leave the top 10 ARs. In number 9, the Groza. This gun, since the Black Ops Cold War weapons came out, this thing is totally underrated as a close range weapon. Yes, the FAMAS can do the same thing as the Groza, but totally better. But believe me that the FAMAS is gonna have a nerf. I really hope so, actually. This thing, it destroys in close range, as I say. When people talk about this gun, they say it's the next WoW. Well, that's exaggerated, not gonna lie, but seriously, why don't you give it a try as your secondary weapon in your class settings? In number 8, the AFAR-1, or also known as the FAMAS of Black Ops Cold War. Maybe there's gonna be people getting mad seeing this broken weapon in this position. But hey, let me talk, okay? In close range, there's nothing better than FAMAS. Like, this thing is the best weapon for close range, better than all SMGs. I don't know how that's even possible, but it is. Don't get me wrong, I like the idea of this gun being better than some SMGs, but just some, not all of it. Because seriously, I don't see anymore someone using the Mag 10, and that gun is still being a completely dominant weapon to use. This AR can obviously melt people in close range, and also medium range. In Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, this thing's not even that good. Actually, it deserves a buff in multiplayer. So I really hope so that Raven, that this thing's getting nerfed soon.
Right there, right there, right there! Come behind us.
In number 7, the Grow 5.56. This thing was the king of Warzone a long time ago, on Season 2 of Modern Warfare. But when they nerfed it, no one talks about this weapon. And it's really sad, because this gun, it is actually really good. It still has that low recoil, the damage range, well, sometimes you're gonna feel that this weapon is a pea shooter. But still, it's a great option to use. So, if you are new in Warzone, I totally recommend this gun, because it is totally easy to use, and the iron sights are super clean. So you don't need an optic in this weapon, so you have a free attachment slot to use it in wherever you want it. If you miss the glory days on this gun, well, I tried to use this gun and you will see that I wasn't disappointed at all. In number 6, the DMR-14. All we know the weapon thanks to Season 1, or also known as the DMR zone. So much people stopped playing this game when this weapon was the meta. And I'm not joking, that's a fact actually. I really think that DMR and the Renetics was the most broken beta in the history of Warzone. Because in the past, the recoil was really low, that you could spam the trigger whatever you wanted. And also, the most broken thing, the bullet penetration was the same as sniper rifle. So you could melt someone that it wasn't a vehicle or it wasn't a wall. But gladly, they nerfed it. I think like 3 times already. But still being a completely dominant weapon, and at least for me, because the gameplay you're watching was probably my best match in Plunder. But still for me, there's 5 weapons that are still better than the DMR. In number 5, the CR-57 AMAX, or also known as the Galileo of Modern Warfare. For me, the Modern Warfare version is better than the Black Ops Cold War. This gun, believe it or not, is still being part of the meta, but obviously it's overshadowed by the AUG, the FAMAS, and the Kar 98. But the gun decorators, they know that this gun is totally good. The damage is as well.
No problem.
The range is really good. Multiplayer, you see a lot of people using it, so no surprise there. The only bad thing that's the reason why it's in the sweet spot, it is because the ammo capacity. Just 45 rounds at maximum. So that's why it's not higher in the list. And like in addition, I want to say that when the meta weapons are nerfed, a lot of people always go for the CR-57. So when the AUG and the FAMAS are nerfed, you're gonna see a lot of people again using this gun until they find the new meta. In number 4, the Greek 6. This gun has the potential to be the next Kilo 141, but still can't beat the original. Yep, that was the spoiler. This gun is just the same as the multiplayer version, and it's real cool, it's just like that. Low recoil, just like multiplayer, check. Incredible and ridiculous range, check. But like I just said, it can't beat the original Kilo. At least it's the best gun of Cold War in assault rifle category. It just needs a slightly buff to be one of the best weapons in Warzone. But for right now, it's close to B, and it's not beyond of that.
Dropping into the AO.
In number 3 with the bronze medal, the Kilo 141. If you saw my ranking of assault rifles in Warzone, you saw this gun in first spot. Actually, this gun was always be in the first spot in so many seasons. This gun wasn't broken or overpowered, so the nerf it had was so dumb, at least for me. But I think I quietly understand it of why they nerfed it. It was literally the first AR they give you as a new player, and it's so easy to use, and still it is in these days. It keeps being a really easy gun to use. The recoil still has a low recoil. The damage range is probably the problem. So if you are a new player, keep using this gun until you have the next 2 weapons of this list. In number 2 with the silver medal, really shocking the fall. Yep, probably there's gonna be a lot of people mad because why this gun is so high in the list. In so many videos that I talk about this weapon, I say the same thing. This gun is totally underrated. The headshot damage is really insane. If you have a good trigger finger, you will absolutely melt people in close and mid-range combats. I see so many videos, and when they talk about this gun, they say the same thing. It's not good for long range fights, but they are absolutely lying. With this gun, you can kill or scare the sniper players. In Season 1, when the DMR was destroying Warzone, I used this gun, and believe me that this was the best counter for the DMR. So as you can see it, I totally love this gun. And I was about to put this weapon in the first spot, but I think that the weapon in first spot is really broken and easy to use. In number 1 with the gold medal, no shocking, I know, the AUG. This is absolutely the best gun in Warzone, hands down. And it's probably the best version of the AUG we ever had in the franchise. It does a lot of damage, the range is so dumb, and the bullet velocity is even dumber. It has really good fire rate, and the recoil, you pull the trigger and barely moves. So you can basically destroy people miles and miles away. That's the reason why everyone's using the AUG now in these days. Black Ops Cold War multiplayer version is also broken. Thanks to Warzone, now I see more and more people using it in multiplayer lobbies. And it's a totally pain in the ass. So, like I say so many times in this video, I hope they nerf it just like the FAMAS. It's not destroying Warzone like when the DMR or the Growl was the meta, but still, it's a broken and easy gun to use. So, there you have it. This is my top 10 assault rifles in Warzone. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. It's very close to have 20 subscribers. Yep, that's low, but I'm still so happy to see that. Here I say goodbye everybody, see you next time.